Hello, grade 7 students. This is day 20 of STP Mathematics 2A lesson series. If you can remember, in the last video, we discussed about the angle of elevation, and then we started the scale drawing lesson, that is unit 5. And today we are planning to discuss the angle of depression. So then we'll move to the relevant page first of all. So then this is page 73. Yeah, so then this one, angle of depression. If you can remember that when it comes to the angle of elevation, that you look up. Now this time what we do, you look down. Now you're here, right? You're here on top of something, and that you can see the boat. That let's say your eye level is here, and if you want to look at the boat, you want to look down, then how many degrees that you look down, that we call the angle of depression, right? So then you take your theory books first of all and put the date and write down the subtopic angle of depression. Okay, an angle of depression is the angle between the line looking straight ahead and the line look down at an object below you. Right? Earlier, if it is at the elevation, you looked at something which is above you, but this time it is below you. If for an example that you are standing on a cliff, so this is the cliff AB, it is the cliff, right? So this is the cliff, you are standing on that and looking out to see, the diagram shows that the angle of depression of a boat is this, right? It can be any degree value. So then how you are going to measure that? So this is the horizontal line that is the previous eye level. And if you want to look at the boat, you want to look down, and how you are going to turn your eyes. So that will be the angle of depression. So everyone, please take your theory books, put the date, write down the subtopic, and then you complete the note, that everything which you can see here in this screen. It explains that the angle of depression, and it explains the examples too, right? So then we will move to the next one. You just see here they have given a sum. So you want to do it with me. From the top of a cliff, 20 meters height. Now that the AB is the cliff, right? I'll take a different color. AB is the cliff, this one, and the height of the cliff is 20 meters. And that you look straight, and then you can see a boat here, and you want to look at the boat. And for that, you want to look down. And they have given the angle of depression, it's 24, right? So this is the real image, right? So this is the real image. Why that I name it as a real image? Because they have used the real figures, right? So real image, the real figure. So then they have given something called the scale, but they have given children. So then they have asked you to draw this, and you want to find that a certain distance, but they have asked us to use the scale 1 centimeter, 1 meter, right? Whenever that you come across with 1 meter, you want to take 1 centimeter, right? Sorry, 5 meters, sorry about it. This is 5 meters. Whenever you come across with 5 meters, that you are going to draw 1 centimeter on the diagram, right? If it is at the 10 meters, so then it should be 2 centimeters. And if it is 15 meters, right? So then it becomes 3 centimeters. If it is 20 meters, and that becomes 4 centimeters, right? That is why they have marked it as 4 centimeter here. Hope you can see. And here, children, that this should be 90 degree. This should be 90 degree. Okay. If the exterior angle 24, how I'm going to find this one? That I subtract 24 from 90 degrees. Okay. And here that you can see the same thing. And this one that you can see, this is parallel to this. Therefore, this should be 24. Why is that? The alternate angle. So then this one should be 24. You can mark everything like that. And as per the scale, now this time I should take only 4 centimeters. And here they have shown the scale 1 centimeter. So then will be represented at 5 meters. This is how you show the thing. So then you want to construct this, right? And you want to construct in the earlier video also we discussed, and I shared with you my construction video, and I showed you there that how you want to construct the 90-degree angle and how you can construct the triangles, right? So then you do this, right? You do this. I will show you that how we can do this. You just look at, first you look, copy down everything, children. So then what we have that you just copy down. So this is the first one is the real image, and the second one is the rough sketch. And based on that, now I'm going to construct it. For that, what should I do, right? I'm just taking a free line, right? I'm just taking a free line like this, and I mark here this corner. Okay, so then I construct the 90-degree angle, right? That here, children, that please keep that in your mind that I don't have the real tools, that I'm just drawing it, right? So then I have something like this, okay? And I didn't mark the 4 centimeter, that I want to mark 4 centimeter line, right? So then I measure and I mark 4 centimeter. Right, let's say that this is 4 centimeter. So then it is A and B. So then I mark this is A and this is B. And then I want to have 66 degrees here, right? So then how I'm going to have it? That from this, you keep the protractor. From this, you measure 66, right? Then you mark it like this, and you remove the protractor, and then you extend the line like this. So then that becomes C. Okay. So then what they ask, the question, the distance of the boat from the foot of the cliff. So then this is the boat, right? Give me a second. I want to plug the charger. Right. So then this is the boat. And this is that the AB is the cliff. AB is the cliff. And this is 4 centimeters. And this is 66 degrees. Right? And then what you do, that you measure this length. Right? So then if you do it correctly, that when you measure it, it gives you 9 centimeters. It gives you 9 centimeters. Okay. Now, so then 1 centimeter, it covers 5 meters. Okay. And if it is 9 centimeters, it covers 5 centimeter. So then 5 meters, sorry about it. 5 meters. And then you multiply this by 9, and it is 45 meters, right? The distance from the boat to the foot of the cliff, it is 45 meters. Hope it is clear for all of you. So then if not, that you please go through the video one more time and see how I constructed this triangle and got the values like this, right? So then your homework will be question number 1 and 2. Question number 1 and 2. Children, you want to do all these things because next week onwards, I'm planning to start the past papers, because you will be having the formative assessment at the end of the October. So then the lessons will be released quickly. That is the uh, maybe sometimes the 2 videos per day, something like that, because I want to discuss more past papers. But what you want to do before that, please go through all these. That might be, yeah, there can be 25 videos before the past paper discussion. So then first you want to go through those 25 videos, then come to the past paper discussion. So then it will be easier for you. Okay, children, we'll meet again next day. So till then, stay safe. Please do these 2 questions. So then we want to move to the 3-figure bearing. Let's say that I want to double check whether we want to do the 3-figure bearing at this moment or we want to do it at a later date. But anyhow, first you complete these 2 sums and we'll meet again next day. Okay, children, see you then. Bye.